Peace FM 104.3. Who to meet Taki?
What is that? No Jodo said it. What is a group B? Former minister said Tepen or Dan.
And this is a professionals forum.
I do. Make sure they are there. They should put themselves up together. Hold yourselves together. Don't be provoked. Omano do na yenyim. Nhwa anwa de sebio bibi atwa fo wonyo do a wonyi mosi wo omampeyin dada 5 million euro chobo warlord warmonger Mahama na abredo na bibi ahati wonyo do nti won hun and the way we can excuse them. Nana Mopeko pay me there. What's it? Former President Mahama okakasa wase. Mo kede gains on all year. Gains economic gains all year. No bequeath the man. Ekufu adu na bai. Ase ni na. Anu me said there. Or your democracy, you take it on board. So I mean, refuse to be provoked. Na ibi also. Anya yerba kedewa wa be ya. Wa me wiase nyina aboto amoamoa. Nyono. It will only take an incompetent person to come to this conclusion. Nana World Bank one interim report be aware headed the global economic outlook during the COVID-19 pandemic, a changed world. Now the portion on the historic contraction of per capita income, just a small portion, that won't be more IMF was so why now reporting them are wasted. Also, the pandemic is expected to plunge most countries into recession in 2020, with per capita income contracting in the largest fraction of countries globally since 1870. Advanced economies are projected to shrink 7%. That weakness will spill over to the outlook for emerging market and developing economies, who are forecast to contract by 2.5% as they cope with their own domestic outbreaks of the virus. This will represent the weakest showing by this group of economies in at least 60 years. It tells you that the pandemic came like a dagger and pierced through the very core, the very heart that holds economies together. And see, report I read the bia. What's that? Nana. So production bakwada. And one here materials, raw materials. So China no boko akafa. Nana why a lockdown? Production materials na ubenya wada by a lockdown on kwamba. Say Europe na bakwa. Amama ina ya lockdown. Production mkwado. Yenya first wave. Yenya second wave. Yenya third wave. In some places even fourth and fifth waves. After that, amount for yimpa na wo ba ye adwuma. Ema za iya wo so tumi da ba wo bra ma ayeye. Yimpa was one she dem. Enti bibia na no atwa bibia onu na saban obi ko akafa ni import da ba obegina kutoka ane wagina tama anata kwade habo na duty so ho waje na wenye revenue no that chill mine ni na twitwa ni na o say na enyanga within our economy no kran. If you lock down Kumasi and lock down Accra, you have locked down the entire country. We did that for 3 weeks. Asia on my paying bab or the basha here or yada what friend a restriction the legislation. What is the name of that legislation? Restriction on movement BBB. I'll tell you, from time to time, what the president was doing was only restricting our movements. I saw yam ko a year yet in Shemi yam ko a buson to me here. How could you get productivity if the people are not joining either socially, are not joining productively, in order that they will be able to do the things that will generate wealth? When na dwum obotum wa ya dot them. Za oman na wiade nyina ya fam na yedwa ya sham. And then you have a former president. Cholera. Mesawa wa na peritim Martin America. In your cholera. Nitsaba ide mesro facha. Edi ejanan. Nama ohia pa ya hoto nsu. Daba sese wonsa ho. Ehwede ediban bi abokwa akoto ne hoto. Ehwede ediban aka ne show. Another show ehwede wo wonsa ho. Edi semra ba ya ansa na edidi osa na ya ndama. Akwa akafa aba. For 3 years running on the U as president on the U. Nana, and 2 men so me there. Look, this is a matter that borders on what? Hygiene. It's a matter that indeed can be resolved if we were able to get the people to access a certain commodity, a certain item. 3 years running, every year the regions were reporting and they were dying. Cholera, that was cholera. Mawe children put on odosu, Munko Minion call, says your son, warlord or the Abba, it's a matter which is running. Yabaka Mowing. Nana, you have that audacity to tell the entire world there. You're confident. Hence, Kasam, Mawa Tranquil, you're confident. No waka kafaba. Amazing. And this was the pandemic for which you set up a committee. You had him do that?
Yeah.
That he set up a committee.
After the president had announced the committee.
He also set up a
new committee.
And what was that for?
We don't know what the committee did.
What was that for?
Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.